Hello to our beautiful collective. This your girl Empress Matt on the ones and twos and threes. About to get ready to do a quick indie check-in for my collective. If it's something that resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Please do not force it to fit if it's not your story. If you like and or love what I do, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and follow on your way out. And I would really appreciate it. Nonetheless, let's get into this reading. I just hope everybody can have a positive and productive day. I ain't gonna hold y'all. The devil been busy in my day, but you know what? I got over it. I swear, you just gotta laugh to keep from crying, child. The devil been trying to attack me in so many ways. It's pathetic. But you know what? I just keep that shit going. Let's get into this energy though. Collective. The fuck. I just wanted something got my attention on this deck. I really want to use it, so I think I'm gonna probably pull some. I can't help because when it get in my hand, I'm gonna start shuffling it, motherfucker. But anyway, the first card that popped out was engagement. So with the engagement ring, it says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So I'm not necessarily saying that my collective of divine feminines who this is resonating with at this time that you are going to be engaged. But I am seeing, because a lot of my divine feminine collective who I'm tapping into at this time, I honestly feel like that you really don't have a particular person in mind. And if you did have a particular person in mind, I just honestly feel like the situation was just not what it seemed to be, because I'm getting a lot of masculine energy. And so with that being said, I'm not saying that you could be actively in a relationship with anyone at this time like that. And like I said, if it is a masculine energy that's in your energy, I'm not saying that you feel as though you can really just take too much serious with this person. I'm actually getting a lot of energy around you could be wanting to completely detach your energy from this person, because I kind of pick up that whatever is been going on within this dynamic with you, for those of you who it could be a person involved, I'm kind of just getting, I heard 10 of Wands energy. It's really been a burden to you. And I feel like for my divine feminine class who this is resonating with, if you are not completely single out here, I am getting that whatever this situation is, it's just more so been weighing you down, because the picture that I'm getting in my head is the 10 of Wands, but the 10 of Wands that I'm getting in my head is the one where the energy on the card is like holding all the wands on their back. I'm just saying that this energy is just weighing you down. And so I feel like after some type of dramatic ending, I feel like that, and I feel like it was a halt in the ending. I feel like it was really abrupt. I don't feel like that if it was someone that you was involved in, I'm not saying that this was something that you necessarily prepared for, but I am getting a lot of energy of like it kind of just happened. And when it kind of like happened, I'm just getting that shit, you just went with it, honestly speaking, because I'm just getting a lot of energy like it was already just burdensome within itself, because I'm just getting, it's just too complicated. I'm getting something, I just feel like it was just too complicated. The word I literally heard was it's too complicated. The next card that popped out was free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And I do pick up that you could be in the process of getting your life together. Not saying that your life is a mess, but what I'm getting with that free yourself, it's time to take back control of your life, is that what I'm saying is you just trying to basically focus your energy on you. Just generally speaking, I feel like that you wasted too much time kind of focusing on too many energies, whether it was a person or just too much shit was just distracting you. And with these distractions, I'm just getting it was a burden, whether for some of you, which the majority of you, it actually was a relationship or some type of bond that you was attached to. And with that being said, it's just time for you to take back control of your life. But to be honest with you, with this free yourself card and your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, I'm actually getting that this energy is giving me something that like already occurred. And I feel like that it did already occur, but I am getting that it just occurred and it was very abrupt the way that it went down. I do pick up that it did catch you off guard, but nonetheless it happened and you just went with it. But regardless of the fact whether it's you just coming out of a situation with a person that you felt like was a burden, or it's actually that you single, regardless of the fact, what you should know is that your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So even if you're completely single, or you just had to dismiss yourself from a situation that wasn't necessarily serving you in a positive way energetically, just know that right around the corner you're going to run into, guess what, your true love. So I'm just getting a lot of energy around like a masculine that was just a false twin flame. I feel like that you could have felt like this person was your twin flame. For some of you, you could have felt like this person was your twin flame, but actually it really was the situation more so resembled a karmic relationship. For some of you, this past person that you're no longer with, that you had to free yourself from, the situation is they actually are your twin flame, but right now they're operating in some very much so low vibrational energy. We got true love. This is the romance of a lifetime, and I feel like you about to run into someone. So it's like soon as you end one dynamic, and I don't even see that my divine feminine collective this resonate with, that you even see this happening, but I'm telling you as your tarot reader that this is happening for a lot of my divine feminine collective who is in this energy at this time. And I'm saying that I'm seeing it happen because it's something about you staying optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, and that's what I'm saying with it's having to bring you romance. I'm just saying that if you did have romance, it was some type of toxic ass, probably like a trauma bond ass attachment, to be really honest with it. And I feel like you had to free yourself because it was such a burdensome situation. I feel like it was so draining to the point it was very difficult for you to stay optimistic in this situation. And so with it being very difficult for you to stay optimistic in this, yeah, so the situation was so burdensome to the point where it's like it was getting very, very difficult for you to stay optimistic in this situation. But I feel like for my divine feminine cast, who this resonating with, especially for those who can't just be completely single and maybe you was just attached to a situation in the past, and I'm getting recent past, I feel like this is something that just happened. I'm just seeing that it was difficult for you to stay optimistic in that situation. I almost get some energy around you almost settled in a situation when you knew the whole time that you needed to do something else because this just was not meant for you, because it's always proven to be some type of challenge. So the reason why I feel like you would have to stay optimistic is if it's a lot of challenges that came with it, a lot of obstacles and challenges, because the opposite word of optimistic that I'm getting is obstacles, like a lot of challenges that came about. And I feel like for you, it was just very, very important for you to free yourself. I'm not saying that you wanted it to go down the way that it did, but however it went down, I'm just saying that it's going to work out in more so of a positive versus negative. Although it may not feel so positive right now, I feel like everything that you want, especially when it comes to the department of relationship, you're going to get, but it just may not be with the person that you think is going to be. And for those of you who completely single, I feel like your period of singlehood, you need to embrace it while you can, because I am seeing from now until up to 6 months, you won't be very single for very long. I see attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And that's what I'm saying. I feel like now you just in a lot of energy around because you just invested in a lot of negative people, places, things, especially in the romance department, that really didn't give you back what you needed. And now I feel like now you taking a moment to smell the roses only after you have to close out some type of toxic cycle with another individual. For those of you where the scenario was, it was an individual that you was attached for, that you was attached to, that was just in some toxic energy. And I need you to just keep loving on you, keep taking care of yourself, because the crazy part about it, I recently created a case that has self-love on it. And I just think that my divine feminine collective, especially for those who this has already occurred, for some of y'all it didn't already occurred, but for some of y'all, this is something that's going to occur very, very soon. I feel like it's like you're going to have some type of abrupt ending, because it's something about 10 of Swords energy and 10 of Wands energy that's popping up in my head. But another thing, I'm just getting 10, 10, 10, 10. That's blocking you from your 10 of Pentacles situation and your 10 of Cups situation. And it's just going to be important for you to keep just focusing on yourself, because for those of you, some of this shit has not happened. But for the majority of my collective, you pretty much did already experience this shit. And I am getting within the recent past, like recent. It just happened, like within the past month or so. If it wasn't that it was some type of truth that was revealed about someone that you was attached to, I'm just saying that you had to put yourself, because I'm seeing something about you had to shift your perspective in order to put yourself in feminine energy to attract the energy that you want. And I feel like for a lot of y'all who have yet to do that, I feel like very, very soon you will. Because you are attracting love by enjoying the moment fully. Because you remember when I just said enjoy your period of singlehood, because you won't be single long. And this next person that you run into, for whatever the scenario is around, if it was some type of abrupt ending, or if it's just you've been single for a while and you just need to meet someone, and you just ready to be in a relationship, the next card that popped out was very soon. And I really, really appreciate my angels, ancestors, spirit guides for popping that card out, because I feel like this just a positive reinforcement that my divine feminine collective need at this time. So I'm seeing very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Because I feel like with that past person, it was just a lot of conflicting energy. And to be quite honest with you, love should not be that complicated is what I'm hearing. I see the Pilgrim. And with the Pilgrim, I just see that you really did invest a lot of energy into this situation. And that's two X's with two X's. That's two tens. Remember I said 10 of wands and 10 of swords? You really invested a lot of good energy into the situation. So maybe you don't get a good return on the person that you was with, but you are going to get a good person that's going to come towards your way and who you're going to completely have the confidence with to move forward. For those of you who could have got out of a